Niacin is increasingly gaining recognition not just as a legacy lipid-modifying agent, but as a novel and highly targeted therapeutic candidate in the prevention of atherosclerosis. Emerging research reveals that niacin promotes the efflux of free cholesterol from lysosomes in macrophages, a cell-specific action that directly reduces lipid toxicity and inflammatory activation within the vascular wall. This effect is orchestrated through a well-characterized signaling cascade involving liver X receptor alpha, LXRA, and Niemann-Pick C1, NPC1, and it results in a tangible reduction in atherosclerotic plaque burden, even in the absence of major changes to plasma cholesterol levels. This positions niacin as a promising and mechanistically distinct player in the fight against cardiovascular disease. The core of this anti-atherosclerotic effect lies in niacin's ability to restore intracellular cholesterol homeostasis in immune cells. When macrophages engulf oxidized LDL, a process central to early plaque formation, cholesterol tends to accumulate in lysosomes, where it disrupts cellular metabolism and triggers inflammation. Niacin intervenes at this critical point by activating CD38, an enzyme that generates nicotinic acid adenine dinucleotide phosphate, NAP, a molecule that mobilizes calcium from lysosomes via TRPML1 channels. This calcium release acts as a signal to activate LXRA, a nuclear receptor that serves as the master regulator of cholesterol detoxification pathways. Once LXRA is activated, it transcriptionally upregulates NPC1 along with other cholesterol transporters such as ABCA1 and ABCG1. These proteins work together to move cholesterol out of lysosomes and eventually out of the macrophage altogether, via HDL-mediated reverse cholesterol transport. The removal of this cholesterol not only reduces the risk of lysosomal rupture and crystal formation, which can activate the NLRP3 inflammasome and trigger inflammatory cytokines like IL-1S, but also protects the cell from apoptosis, preserving its reparative and immune-modulating functions in the atherosclerotic environment. What makes this process so therapeutically relevant is its localized precision. Unlike systemic lipid-lowering therapies that reduce circulating cholesterol concentrations, niacin's impact is directed at the macrophages within atherosclerotic plaques, cells that are actively driving the inflammatory and necrotic changes that lead to plaque vulnerability. Animal studies show that niacin administration results in significantly reduced plaque size and inflammation, despite no significant changes in total plasma cholesterol, demonstrating that its anti-atherosclerotic power stems from correcting local lipid mishandling rather than altering systemic lipid supply. Moreover, niacin's LXRA-driven mechanism does not come with the typical side effects associated with synthetic LXR agonists, such as hepatic steatosis or elevated triglycerides. This is likely due to its context-dependent activation, which requires not only the presence of lipid stress, but also functional CD38, NAP signaling, features that are much more active in lipid-loaded macrophages than in healthy hepatocytes. This selectivity allows niacin to enhance cholesterol efflux and reduce inflammation specifically where it is needed, without disrupting broader lipid metabolism. In essence, niacin redefines what it means to be an anti-atherosclerotic agent. Rather than focusing solely on serum cholesterol, it addresses the underlying cellular dysfunction that drives plaque formation, lysosomal cholesterol accumulation, inflammasome activation, and macrophage apoptosis. By promoting lysosomal-free cholesterol efflux through the LXRA/NPC1 axis, niacin detoxifies the cellular core of atherosclerotic lesions, reduces inflammation, and enhances plaque stability. These findings position niacin not as a relic of past lipid therapy, but as a renewed and mechanistically precise agent with powerful applications in modern cardiovascular disease prevention.